Hey guys, welcome back to the shadiest podcast in 100 Acre Hood. I'm Kadeem. I think Noel's back. Noel's checking on his Instagram because he's Instagram famous now. Guys, it's been a while since we've done a show. I'm not gonna lie to you. Kind of forgot about. No, let me stop. No, we were on a hiatus as usual. You know how we do. It's always on and off every month or so, or even every week. But you know, at some point we get back to you guys. Busy lives. So, I just want to do a super duper ultra late response to Avengers Endgame. People cried. People clapped. If you ran out to the bathroom for 1 second, you missed a whole bunch of important stuff.
Yup.
That was what happened.
That's why you're not supposed to eat tacos before you...
Who eats tacos in a movie theater? Ooh.
No, I said before you go and see that kind of movie.
Oh, yeah.
This is a 3-hour movie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I thought I had to be close.
No, you're good. Tori's mom hasn't even seen the movie yet, and we just told her, like, look, we're just gonna buy the movie.
That makes sense.
And then bring it over there because it's so much better. Yeah. Because it's 3 hours, man. Like, look, sitting there the first time for 3 hours was insane when we didn't even think about it. 3 hours in the house, not that bad because you can walk around, you can pause the movie, you can have your own snacks there. That's perfect. You know,
yeah, your own snacks are important and it's dope because like,
heck yeah.
Sometimes when you buy the $8, $6 popcorn, it's stale.
Oh heck
and
yeah!
And it's like you can't really say anything because it's like, damn son,
It's
like,
what you
bought. It's like,
yeah,
you know. And then with your house, you can just pop like 10 of them in the microwave.
Yeah,
fresh out of the box, man.
It's become a problem with me and Tori because, like, I don't know when we started like really getting back into popcorn, but we got really back into the microwave joint. And when you microwave it at home, it's so much better. It's like it's fresh. It's still like piping hot. And then when you at home, son, you can just like cuddle up in your sheet. You don't got no random person laughing in your ear.
Or like, you know, sitting in your seat. I hate
that,
man.
I'm like, why do I gotta press you for my seat? Like, there was one time we were watching.
It's like, yo, you're my dude. You can't read numbers,
son. One day we went to one of these theaters. I forgot where we were, but we went to a theater. It was early morning to see Us. Right, we went to see Us, and this Asian dude come up to us and he's like, "Oh, you're in my seat." And I said, "Nah." I looked at him like, what? Mind you, Noel, it's a empty theater because it's a matinee. And it's like nobody else is in there except like 2 other people. He comes to our seat. I looked at my ticket. I said, definitely not. I said, I picked these out last night. This is my seat. My man pieces out. He's like, all right. He goes to the back. I said, yo, Tori, this dude probably don't got a ticket. He probably legit just wanted these seats and thought we were skipping in too. Because he went and sat in the back. I said, there are so many seats. There were seats next to us. You could have sat 2 down from us. He sat in the back of the theater. I was like, something's wrong with this picture. That doesn't make any sense. Like, you're like, no, you're in my seat. And then you're going to sit in the... How do you make... Because there's no way you can make a mistake like that, could you? Like, oh, our seat. Because you know how I always sit. Excuse me. I'm always on the end. Because I know I want to get up at some point. I'm on the end. And then I put Tori towards the center. So, I know where I want to sit. I pick it. So, when I saw where this dude was sitting, he was sitting in the back in the center. And I was like, how did you mistake the back seat for our seats? And I was like, I think he was trying to, like, I don't know what he was, I couldn't even imagine what he was trying to do. Because it's not even like we were like, I can't fathom it. But anyway, we saw Endgame in a really live theater. Like, when you could see it with a really live crowd, it's so funny because people bug out, people be crying. Like, I was telling somebody, I legitimately like. I didn't cry like bawling, but when people were getting two-pieced, like tears came out of my eyes. 'Cause I was like, "This is beautiful, son." Like it wasn't even like I was sad. Like when Stark died, I didn't care. But when I saw the hands, people just getting hands, I was like, "Oh!" I was excited. Anyway,
it was crazy. It was like a battle royale.
Yeah, it was literally like wrestling. It was like
Royal Rumble. Like, it was like WWE versus WWF.
Oh yeah. It was like if you were to get The Rock, Kane, Undertaker, Stone Cold, then you're gonna go back to like Goldberg, the young Hulk Hogan. You go get the Sting, dude. You get all these different people. Is it Sting? You get all these different people to come back.
And
Latino Heat. Wow.
He died.
Oh wow. Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
Chris Benoit. You get everybody at the prime, and everybody comes together and just start fighting. Like, that's what the movie was like. And it's kind of crazy that it was all a rat that saved everybody. One rat. But here's the truth of the matter. It came out in April and it is now June. And it's like sometimes, even after seeing a movie, you need like some time to like defrost your mind and do other things so you're not stuck on it. What do you want to get right into your exciting thing, or
What?
Do you want to talk about your adventure?
You mean my private life?
Oh my gosh.
Let's do it.
So dramatic.
Let's do it, people.
Where did you go, Noel?
Let's do it, people.
Oh my
Listen.
God. Oh my God.
This is where I went, man.
I could just say it. I mean,
I went to the Dominican Republic. Listen, man, the sand is white.
racist.
The girls are hot.
Okay. Because it's a heated beach. It's very warm.
The water is clear and it's warm, Kadeem. You know how we, have a beach in America, in New York?
Yes.
Basically, and you like put your feet in the water and it's like
Murky.
freezing cold or murky.
Yeah.
It's not like that, man.
Yeah.
Fish come up to your feet and like suck your toes.
Ah!
It's crazy.
No. I don't want that. I don't want that part. I can do without that part. Oh God.
Starfish move off the beach like nothing.
Did you just for this is all audio listeners? Noel just shimmied. That's how the starfish moved. Apparently, it shimmied off the beach. It's like, I'm out, guys. Peace. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Oh man.
And the air is really yo man. The food is amazing. Like
yeah.
I had arroz con pollo with rice and beans.
Arroz con pollo.
I had mango. I had mofongo.
Mofongo.
Oh man.
I don't know any of that. Some of it sounds like pork with chicken.
Mofongo.
Or arroz con pollo.
No, arroz con pollo is chicken
with
rice and beans.
Ah, and then mongo.
Yeah.
What's that?
Mongo is like a breakfast thing. It's like a plantain with eggs, and I think they smash it up. It's really good.
Yeah, my one of the teachers in my school brought it to one of my partner, and she was like,
"So then you know what it is then?"
Some of it, I've seen it. I've had some. Like it was like a smashed banana, onions, blah blah blah, and I think it was like a piece of chicken. It was very random.
Yeah, some people put a chicken, pork.
Yeah. Yeah, he mixed a whole bunch of stuff.
I had bacalao. Yo. When they catch it from the sea, son, they gut it and everything, son, and it tastes so good.
Look you in the eye while they gutting it. Like,
because
you see this?
It's fresh, son.
Frightened American.
Yup. We're like, you like fish sticks? We like fish with heads, dude.
This is a fish on a stick. But yo, okay.
Yeah, so I learned a lot about this country. Like, tell you the truth, with my friends, I had so much fun because we did a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We like every day we went to the beach every day, and the beach has a strip You know what I'm saying? It has a strip where like you can shop or eat. So then that is what mostly what we did, and we chilled. So and also we had a dope villa, man. It had 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. We had our own security guard. We had our own driver. It was really dope, and he also translate for us if we needed something. We just give him the money and he get it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Did you see you had your own security guard?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It is better than a resort, and also if you have money and you tip, they even work harder. Up here, if you tip them, they
treat it like you're supposed to.
Yeah, it's crazy. Over there, it's like if you tip them, or just be friends with, or give them a drink. Like there's a drink called Presidente, right? Yo, man, it's a thing out there, son. If you give a guy a beer like that, send you his friends, son. They're like, hey, familia! Like, you give them 2, son. It's crazy. You could do anything, son.
After that, Presidente,
crazy.
Yo.
Presidente!
I just want to go there and be like, Presidente! Immediately be like, hey!
It is a thing called Mama Juana, son.
I still have that joint over there, letting it soak in everything.
If you ask them about Mama Juana, they be like, yeah, it make you strong in the bed. That's what they say.
Yo, yeah, that thing's an aphrodisiac. Yeah. And I was like, what? Yeah. That joint's crazy.
Yeah, it make you strong in the bed, my friend.
Strong in the bed.
See, and it's so weird. Like people say that, oh my God, don't go out there. It's so bad.
But that's the thing. Everywhere.
I feel like okay. This is what I feel like. Right? People go out where they're not supposed to be. Or like do something crazy to
some local.
Someone or like speak to them foul and stuff and think like
nothing's gonna happen.
They're gonna take it, and stuff. Sometimes and once it gets to the news, they're like, oh my God, they killed black people. I'm not gonna lie, we had met locals and stuff. They chill, son. They're mad chill. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
it's not like how they present it.
No, it's not. It's hype because you know why? Yeah. I heard in DR is right. It's actually the number 1 destination to go for a lot of people. So I guess they're trying to throw mud at it a lot of the time. But yeah, you do have to be safe everywhere you go. It's just people let loose too much when they're on vacation.
Oh yeah, no.
And they wild out. I see people wilding out.
When we went to Japan, like the day that we were landing, my WhatsApp was blowing up because Mom was calling my phone. Saying, oh my gosh, are you okay? Are you okay? And I said, what happened? We just got you that. I didn't hear from you because we were on the plane for 21 hours, right? So you won't hear from me. But all of a sudden, we hear on the news that one guy went into a old people's home and just killed them all. That's what he did, like Pokemon. Sorry, that's dark. He went and just killed all the old people in there. And that was his whole thing. So Mom looked at me like, oh, there's a killer over there. I'm like, but there's a killer in America too. And they a little wilder over here. They mean the movie theaters. So it everywhere in the world, you have to know where to go. Like even in Japan, where Japan is so orderly and they make sure you're okay. Like there was one time, I forgot, where were we? I think we were leaving early in the morning and one guy was drunk and he was asleep. And the police stood by him and put a blanket on top of his body. You understand? Do you understand? What happened? That couldn't have took me that much.
No.
Is it? Oh, somebody text you something?
No. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's... But that's what it is.
The way you say it is like... What?
Like, they put it on top. No, because he stood... Like, dude was on the floor, Noel. Like, he was on the floor, laid out, sleep. And the cop had to stand there, like... Like, he just stood there the whole time. And I'm like, that's so orderly, right? But then we went down to, like, Shinjuku or something. We went somewhere in Japan, and it was a ratchet spot. This is where you see all the Africans go. And then what they're trying to get you to their host clubs, where they have, like, random women in there, in, like, the top rooms. And then they be trying to, they try to holler at you to get you to buy drinks. Like, Sean was trying to have a good time, so he went to a club first. We're trying to dance, but the Japanese people in there, they saw 2 black dudes and 1 Asian girl. Nobody wanted to dance. Everybody just stood up against the wall, like how everybody does in a regular party. Just stood up against the wall. Yeah, that's all they do.
I actually hate that because I'm like, if I paid to dance.
Everybody should be already dancing.
Everybody should be already dancing by the time I get there.
Yeah, so I just join in. Not like, oh, I'm gonna start it and everybody can be like, hey. Like the bartender came out, was dancing with me, right? And then I remember Sean and Mariel, they were just like taking shots. My friend, she had Mariel had just like, I think she was quitting her job that day. Because she had just realized, I think because she didn't, it's different when people don't know their worth when they're working. But when you come and you tell them, yo, that's crazy as heck. They look at you like, for real, that's crazy. I said, yeah. Because she had an employer who would track her phone. Dude would track her phone. And 10 at night, he like, why are you not at home? Why are you in this district? You should be at home resting, so when you come tomorrow, you'll be ready and fresh. And we were like, yo, people can't do that. You can only do that when it's time for me to work, not like on my time. Like, you're gonna track me on my time. So she got upset and was like, she's done with that. Like, it's crazy because we came at a time we didn't know she was sad. But until, like, she started showing those signs, like, she started going, like, and doing some, extra stuff. Like, we came down, she took days off and was like, oh, we going to the amusement park. She never get to go there. We going to a dive, she never get to go there. And we're just like, wait, you've been in Japan all this time, you didn't get to go. Like, but it's like...
Because she was probably working all the time.
Yeah. So,
Sean
like...
should have smashed the sadness out of her.
Wow. Yo, no, she was shooting Sean signals for days.
That means she wanted sloppy, unforgettable dick.
Yeah. Too late now. But like,
welcome
I know. To my house. So like, no, yo, Sean always look at me like, don't talk about it, man. Don't talk about it.
Trust me. I think if it was me, I would probably smash it.
I was like, I don't know, man. Cause Sean's not hideous. Like, I'm a big dude. Sean's like fit, and I'm like, yo, you could have like ran through the town real fast, but it's a different thing. But it was very interesting to see because, we went to different places that were doing different things. Like, a lot of places that were influenced by technology, influenced by whatever. But this place that we went to the last night was so sketchy. It's one of those places where you there and you're like, oh, we're not supposed to be here right now. This is one of those places where if you make the wrong step, somebody can kill you. Because they had a sign on the door that said no foreigners. So, and of course, what's the first thing we want to do? You want to pull that sign off and walk in like, hey! But you know what was happening, right? That was probably that one place over there that had boy girls over there. it would have been people winging their wing around the place and be like, yeah, we're gonna put everybody, like, it was one of those places that you know is weird. It has some weird stuff in there, like probably somebody with the teddy bear head on cutting somebody. Like, it was something crazy. That's why they don't have them foreigners there, so you can't tell no stories. So we was like, nah. Yeah, like, we was like, nah, we're not going in there. But you know, those people that end up dead in random places is because they're like, adventure, let's go inside.
Or they,
like, nah, son.
Or they try to act tough, like, yeah,
like
let's go.
Like, this is the one. Those are the people that's gonna try to mess with it. They're gonna try to mess with the Yakuza. Like, the Yakuza does not bother foreigners. They don't bother you because you're tourists. You bring money to the country, whatever. But you know, it's gonna be those tourists that's like, yeah, son, I'm hard, whatever. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight because we can be hard in America. We're gonna be hard in Japan too. And then they realize that Japan's a wholly different thing, and that's a different country where when you get washed up, you don't just get washed up. They're gonna put you somewhere and nobody's gonna find you. Like that dude that was in Korea and was messing with the picture and thought he was gonna get away with it. It's like, no, son, you were in Korea. That's a different thing. Like, in America, rebellion is celebrated. In different countries, when you rebel, it's disrespect and they kill you. Like, it's a different thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad you got to travel, man. I'm about to be there.
Crazy,
I'm about to be
really
there.
Nice. It's a nice country. It's just that when you're outside of the U.S., you realize that you're very attractive. Like, very attractive.
Oh, yeah, no, it's kind of crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, you just realize that people out in the U.S. are just so
chill and straightforward.
They're chilling, straightforward, but people inside the U.S. are very prude and they're very stuck up, like a stick in their ass. People out there don't have a lot, right? And they're very happy, they're very chill. Yeah. It's just over here, it's like niggas try to up one each other.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
And then down there, they all know each other and work with each other. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's why when like foreigners and come there and try to
do craziness.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mess with them.
Yeah.
You know, some of them get hurt.
That's the thing I see. Like, in many other countries, you can drink and it not be a problem. You come to America and people become alcoholics. Like, it's a different thing. Like that's why when you're 16 in England, in Europe, you can drink because they have more of a mature mindset. But in American culture, it's so stigmatized to where kids think, oh man, it's bad, so it must be good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things where everything the standard is different. Over here, people don't trust each other. They don't treat each other like we're common people. They're like, oh, if you don't F with me, I don't F with you, know what I'm saying? We ain't friends. It's like that kind of stuff. When you in those countries where you gotta hustle all the time, you don't got time for that. Survive.
It's like,
you don't got time to think about that
because some people are from the small village, so like they have to stick with each other. Yeah. Even though they don't agree on certain things, and they still have to work with each other. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's different, but what I like about these countries is that their crops are natural. I'm like, yeah, you wouldn't have money, but like if you have a lot of crops, you can survive. You know? Yeah. You know what I'm saying, you can, and their hustle is way stronger than ours. Oh yeah. Like they do that shit every day, bro. Like every day, nonstop. Yeah. Every day. It's crazy, son. Like people like Trump and all these white
don't
people.
Don't move up anymore. Stop moving.
Oh, these white people talk mad, shit about, you know, Latin and black people, but really, we work hard and we stick with each other. It's just some out of the bunch is reckless as hell, right?
Yeah.
And they make it like it's all of us. Yeah, all you did. When you did it, all of us.
The people that they're talking about is always the people that they fell to drugs. Like, it's like they just it's the people that always say they have the potential but they don't want to reach it. That's all it is. But then there's people like me and you that's we're gonna work every day. We're gonna show up every day. We do above and beyond what anybody asks us, because what we do. It's like, and that, you know, like I remember one dude at work, he asked me, he was like, yeah, you know, West Indians are raised with so much discipline and so much stuff. What the heck happens when they become older? I said, I don't know what happened to the rest of them, but I'm still hustling. You know, like, he was trying to make a comment about, oh, how Jamaicans are lazy. I'm like, no. I'm like, the Jamaicans you know are lazy. Mm-hmm. Jamaicans that I know, they'll have 3 jobs because they have to. Mm-hmm. You know, and the same thing with Hispanic people, man. When they work, like those dudes that stand by the LIR station, they're there every day. Even though cars are not passing by that way anymore, they're still there waiting to get work. And when they get it, they still show up next day. Mm-hmm. You know?
I think, believe it or not, they would do much better in the Caribbean. Because here it's either the Caribbean or like somewhere down south of Miami. Because like over here in the urban areas, like they don't have a lot of like grass to cut, you know, and
oh no,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I've been seeing this trend. It's been these Italian guys near our neighborhood. They did something really smart. They started a company for landscaping. They hire the guys as if they're like just, you know, people to work. So they'll have them every day, and they'll say, okay, I'm gonna be in one truck with this guy and this guy, and then y'all take the other truck, and then we'll go to the gas. If you ever go towards the 878 during like 7 a.m., you'll see the gas station. It's the same exact company with the truck. Like, he's running a whole thing where they'll take like one whole strip in Long Island and just do the whole block, and they'll bust it out fast and then go to the next spot. That's a smart hustle, because you're optimizing the Hispanic people. So like, you know, they want to work. They want to work, and you know you need workers. The best way to do that, and to make sure your quality of service stays consistent, you keep the same people you know that did it good last time, and you make sure no one else can get them. It's the smartest thing. You know? Yeah, man. But yeah.
And it's crazy because, like, when you go into Latin America, you would think that you'll see, like, a lot of lighter skin Hispanic people. It's more darker skin Hispanic people look like me and you. Mm-hmm. I'm saying it's just they speak another language. They're cool.
Yeah.
That's cool, though.
So what you're basically saying is the stigma that everybody's been trying to push is not the real thing.
No, it's just white people. It's a thing. It's like, because, you know, black people don't have, you know, power to push that kind of, you know, propaganda. Mm-hmm. So it's white people. I know what they're going to say, but it's not me. I don't care. I have Hispanic friends and black friends. I'm not talking about y'all, man. I'm talking about the higher ups.
They don't want us to go to the Dominican Republic. That's why they're doing this.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Just to keep us in America, like, stay in the hood. Don't go on vacation.
Yeah.
And on that note, guys, thank you for listening to the podcast. I was Kadeem, and that was Noel. We out. See you next time. Have a good time. Subscribe. Rate us. Punch that 5 stars. Peace out.